My name is Claire Hardesty. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm a journalism major. I got into UNC out of state, and no one from my high school has gone here, like, ever, basically. I initially was, like, very surprised just to, like, get in the first place, because I kind of applied just because I knew Hussman was, like, one of the top-ranked journalism schools. I did end up getting pre-admitted, and when I came and visited, Dr. Tuckle, like, toured me around and showed me all the facilities and showed me UNC's fashion magazine, and they have a fashion mash, like, experiential class where you get to kind of design stuff and do hands-on work with big companies like Nike and stuff. And I'm actually taking that class next semester, so I'm very excited about that. But I did basically move across the country and go to UNC for Hussman Journalism School. Z Magazine is basically a magazine that my friends and I created our junior year of high school, and it's something we've kind of kept going throughout the past couple of years, especially us coming to college has been a challenge for it. It all started because I've always been interested in print journalism. I wrote for my school newspaper, and my other friend, who was our head photographer, did a lot of photography in high school. And then the third girl who came on, super into fashion, she became our stylist. And all three of us kind of came together because we wanted to do some sort of magazine, like, publication for fashion. And our first issue, we did a big photo shoot with a girl who created her own clothes. And then we just did it in my friend's front yard, and we had sheets as, like, the backdrop, and Chloe did, like, Chloe's our photographer, she did, like, an entire day's worth of pictures. And then we kind of went from there. We made the first issue March 2020 during COVID. So it kind of became a digital thing because of that, because we couldn't like, be at school and give out print publications to people. We have 3 published issues right now, and we're gonna try to do something over the summer. And we've currently been working on opening branches of Z Magazine at all of our respective colleges. Bringing ZMag to UNC has been kind of a challenge because initially I wanted it to be sort of like a on-campus club type thing, but then I realized I had to get it registered, and that's kind of a long process. So I ended up kind of just going off and just doing it independently, and I sent out a bunch of texts to people I thought might be interested. And we ended up doing a shoot about 2 weeks ago, and we were able to pull up 2 stylists, I think around like 6 or 7 models, and then one of my friends was a photographer. So we ended up shooting at the Carolina Inn. We got some really cool pictures. We're not really sure what we're gonna do with them yet, but it was more of like a test shoot to see if we could get the team going like how it was when we were back at home. But I think in the future I'm hoping to get like an actual issue going or get some blog posts going. But in general, I'm just trying to like slowly bring it into UNC and kind of get the audience that we had back in LA here at UNC.